Jürgen Klopp doesn't manage Liverpool, there is every chance that every piece of way that we won doesn't exist.
No, this is Istanbul.
Erase Istanbul.
This is Istanbul.
Is it? But that was a good one, though.
That was a good one! It was the best one! It was the best Champions League final ever!
Would you rather prime Salah or prime Suárez?
Oh, sorry, Mo.
You do Torres.
I do love Mo.
Come on.
Oh,
Prime
I'm gonna have to go. If you say prime Liverpool, I'm going to have to go, yeah.
What are we doing?
Here's the moody thing about it. He scored 3 Puskas goals in one game.
I mean, he did do
Against
that.
Norwich.
Fantastic meal, feast.
Very good.
That's a great little analogy
Yeah.
that you've got there, but I'm so sorry for a guy who scored 32 Premier League goals in one season where he was absent. We won't disclose the reasons why he was absent, but he scored 32 goals in 31
anyone
games.
beat that, by the way?
All those
Anyone
assists as
beat
well.
that?
We're not talking about just statistics, we're talking about an all-round player.
Literally, you just
In fact,
talked about
let's go.
Literally
Let's
just
go.
talked about
No, yeah, let's go.
statistics.
But I am saying not just statistics. I'm
Right.
saying that's a factor. He got the numbers as well, but what a player. In fact,
I agree with technique-wise, better player.
I agree
Best
with that.
player I've
so
ever
there
seen,
we
I
go.
think.
So numbers, not too far off. Not too far off.
Bottled the Premier League.
But 9 years.
Suárez bottled the Premier League. That's your premise.
Listen,
Suárez bottled the Premier League. He was the reason why we were in the Premier League title race.
Luis Suárez, individually talented, probably the best player ever to play for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Didn't do it for long enough.
If it weren't for
It's like
Luis
having, he's a
Suárez,
boss player of trainees,
if it weren't for
and
Luis
Salah
Suárez,
is the most
if
dapper
it weren't for
outfit
Luis
you've ever had,
Suárez,
mate.
You're good at
Redmond
that.
TV would have spent their first, 5 years as a YouTube channel in the Europa League. If it weren't for Luis Suárez, that's a fact.
A prime
Virgil van
Suárez
Dijk.
into the prime Liverpool team, would Suárez be the best player? If you guys are saying no, I'm going to go over there.
That's a
I'll
fantastic
tell you a
If
point.
you say no, I'll go there.
I've
The
got
thing is,
a
I've
problem
got a
with
great
that.
team, mate.
What he's done for the club,
That is what I'm going
Salah.
Yeah.
So we're talking Suárez's best season.
Best season.
Was it better or worse
Better.
than Salah's best season?
Better.
Nonsense.
Because he's a
nonsense.
better all-round
No, you know
player.
what it is?
He's a
Nonsense.
better all-round player.
It's nonsense.
Who's a little bit convinced?
Nonsense.
No, because I love Salah. That's why I really do
Say
want
that
to
then.
stand there. I really do.
It's a horrible
But
question.
Suárez,
Say it with your feet,
No,
not with your mouth.
Would you rather stop City's last day comeback against Villa or stop Gerrard's slip?
Ooh,
Oh, that's easy.
stop.
Hold on a
City.
minute.
Yeah,
Sorry,
hold on.
I was...
Yeah, man. Nah, because you know what? I've got a theory.
I feel that we're in this together and that's it.
I've got a theory.
I'm
So
going to stand here and wait for you two to pitch you on this
Yeah.
because I feel like
he just wants the main centre of attention.
Coward.
I've got a theory.
Sorry, did you just say that?
No, I know it's a problem.
Unbelievable.
It's a huge problem. I know for a fact we all claim Gerrard as a Premier League trophy if Aston Villa beat Man City.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's all
Because
set.
he was
I'm
the
there
manager.
with
He
you.
was the
Yeah,
manager.
No, I'm glad
Can I
someone
just,
is.
Can I-
I'm sorry
can I
about
just,
that.
Has to negotiate.
let's just put this to bed very, very quickly, right? Because yes, Liverpool would have gone and won the league title and Gerrard would have won it as a manager, sound, whatever. I've seen Liverpool win a Premier League title. We saw it behind closed doors and then I actually saw it with my own 2 eyes, right?
of us.
So Liverpool have won league titles regardless of that one, which we didn't. Steven Gerrard, probably certainly the most talented scouser as football of all time. One of the ultimate Mount Rushmore legends of the football club.
Yeah.
Has got a generation of children and internet biffs
I'm
who
one of them.
take the mick out of him
Oh, no,
constantly
I'm not one of them.
because he fell over and he does not deserve that tarnishing
He
on his
doesn't.
reputation as a footballer. And
The
I am not taking it away for the trophies. I am taking that away for my love of Steven Gerrard.
You have
Right.
very large hands.
I agree.
You have very large hands.
And you're still standing there after
But
everything he
wait
just
there.
said. Give me a
No,
minute.
no, no,
How
no.
dare you?
Wait there.
Go.
Jürgen Klopp, the greatest manager I've ever witnessed.
what I was thinking.
Play, manage Liverpool. I never got to see him win the Premier League in the flesh.
but he-
I saw it on a
but he-
TV
but he
behind me.
did win one, and he
yeah,
won
he
the
did
Champions
win
League.
it.
No, but wait.
I want that day.
Can I respond?
I want that day
Can I
where he gets to fist bump the card and probably surf on the cup. That
Okay.
is what I want. He's the
Jürgen
greatest
Klopp
manager ever.
would
He
rather
deserves more.
Steven
Paulinho.
Gerrard have that
Hey,
slipper race
Paulinho,
because he's a
just
good
get on
human.
this a second, right? I'm devout for him that he didn't get a Premier League. He deserves one more than anyone in the history of the Prem.
I don't care about
But he
that.
doesn't
I
need it.
want Steven Gerrard
And he
to be
gets
able
it
to
either
walk
way.
into a
If Villa
room
beat Man
and
City,
be interviewed
and then
and
Man
not have that
City-
elephant in
Man
that room
City
with him and
beats
people
out.
going, I
And
want
then-
to talk about the slip.
What-
Let's
can you
erase the
caveat?
slip from history.
One of the main reasons why we're Liverpool fans today is because of Stevie G. And you are confused. You don't know what you're
I
doing.
swear,
I
we
was
still
praying
love
for
praise
Steven
Stevie
Gerrard.
G as a
Oh,
player.
yeah.
I swear that's our whole point.
Yeah.
Like, we still love him, even with the slip.
Like,
Any
he
greatest
doesn't-
superhero film of all
He's still
time
the
still
best.
has a drop-off scene.
Steven Gerrard doesn't slip, that's a guaranteed Premier League. Also,
it's not. It's not a guaranteed Prem.
I've seen them win it in this way. I didn't see them win it in this way.
Exactly.
But it's not a guaranteed Prem.
But
That's
as long
actually
as
a
Brendan
false
Rodgers
premise.
doesn't stay.
Would you rather Arne Slot or Xabi Alonso?
He's my man. He's my man.
This slot.
He's my man. He won us a league. We're going through a bad spell. I think there's loads of reasons why that's happening. Can we not see Loz? Has Loz disappeared?
Nice.
It's all right. I am happy to see this through. I don't think Arne Slot is just the man for right now. I think he's the man for 4 or 5 years. But I do think if you get a different set of Liverpool fans in this scenario, a lot of them are standing there.
The thing,
it's a long-term
Slot's
project.
won us a Premier League trophy, so I know he can do it somewhat in the Premier League. I've never seen Xabi Alonso manage in the Premier League. And obviously it didn't go perfectly at Real Madrid, that's fair to say. The thing that would make me want to go into that is that Xabi Alonso is someone I could buy into. I'd adore him, do you know what I mean? And he's got swagger. Where maybe I don't feel the same connection with Slot in terms of wanting to go to war for him. But he did bring me a Premier League title and Alonso chose Real Madrid when maybe we might be interested in it.
We're talking about hypothetical people because they're not here in this room, but the people who would immediately choose that are the kind of people who don't understand that long-term relationships take work and they have ups and downs.
I like that.
And you stick with people through those hard times.
A man of experience.
Because you've got to back the one you're with.
I don't think she watches SPORTbible, but if she is watching, he's a good husband.
Maybe this time.
Stick with him.
Oh, yeah. That was a group
all right, fine.
but it's fine. Come on. Come on then. Oh, this is brilliant. Go team.
Would you rather erase Istanbul 2005 or erase Jürgen Klopp's signing?
Boys, what are we doing?
I've got a man to his knees, and he's still nearly taller than me. Right.
I was 3 or 4.
By the way, this isn't an option, this space.
I don't know.
I love Jürgen Klopp way so much. Istanbul was big. You and I are similar ages, so I understand what you're thinking. But this guy.
If Jürgen Klopp doesn't manage Liverpool, there is every chance that every piece of silverware that we won doesn't exist.
I'll
No, this is Istanbul.
Erase Istanbul.
This is
Is
Istanbul.
it? But that was a good one, though.
It was the best one! It was the best Champions League final ever! It was the greatest comeback in the history of the sport! What are we doing?
That was mad.
Here's the problem that I've got though.
We absolutely blitzed the Premier League,
got,
which everyone just forgets.
But then we're also removing Gerrard's Champions League, which is the thing that I use against Scholes fans and Lampard fans. You see me.
Yeah, but if you voted different earlier, then
no,
you'd be
because
fine.
then it erases that, and then
Works
Gerrard's got
having
none of it. He's got no Prem, no champs. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's our dilemma.
20 odd years of the wilderness prior to this.
Yeah.
20 odd years
But I
of
wasn't
absolute
alive.
wilderness.
15.
Yeah.
I think you're going to bring up the
question.
point that
You should
Rafa
say him
Benitez
against
then
the other way.
also doesn't get a Champions
Well,
League.
this is what I'm saying.
I don't like that.
You are effectively erasing what Rafa Benitez did as Liverpool manager by getting rid of this. Yeah, he's got the FA Cup in 2006 or whatever.
Maybe
You're getting rid of that. You're
Maybe
getting rid of this.
2009.
And look, don't get me wrong,
I'm
Jürgen
happy
Klopp
to go here. I lived through this,
absolutely changed the face of Liverpool Football Club, and I'm only dying on the hill of
It's the greatest.
Istanbul, man.
the greatest game,
Oh
yeah.
my God!
I get
It's to be able to go. Look, Real Madrid have won 1 million Champions Leagues. Man United have done 3. You know, all these other teams have done a few. We literally played in the best of the best final ever. It's up there. It's a moment in human history.
Yeah, do you see me? Yeah, I'm just on the side of I need a pizza, a few bevies, and then maybe I can revisit this question.
Would you rather lose to Everton in a cup final or lose to Man United in a cup final?
This might be a postcode thing.
It's horrendous. Either way.
Right, yeah.
There is no correct
Is
answer.
this Everton?
I think.
You were about to say Everton.
You'd rather.
You're a scouser. What are you doing? Yeah.
That one.
You see?
So this is a geographical decision.
This is geography.
I grew up competing for Europa League places with Everton Football Club, right? So they
You
are.
don't anymore.
Yeah, but that's fine. But it's losing a final to them. Bearing in mind it'd be their first trophy since 1995.
Yeah.
IDP first trophy since 1995. Did you know it was since 1995?
I did actually. You've said that quite a lot.
Everton Football Club need to keep that streak going. I'd be a very happy man if I got to 70 years of age and they hadn't won a trophy. I'd be very happy if I went 6 feet under and they still don't have a trophy. Especially at the cost of us giving it to them.
Can I just say, I grew up and I've never seen Everton win anything in my lifetime.
Yes.
I've seen Man United be crap and still win things because that's what big football clubs do, believe it or not. Liverpool, they won Istanbul when they weren't great, when they weren't the biggest team on planet Earth, but that is what big clubs do. Everton have won nothing in my lifetime and I don't want to see it happen. I see Man United win everything.
Especially look, me and myself and Laurence, we're in pods with Man United fans and stuff like
Exactly,
that. Around us is just Man United fans. With you lot,
You live in the
live
shit
around
section.
it.
members.
Basically, what it is
You
who
can
you
live
live
in with
around.
me. Come and live with me, lad.
I love you.
Yes, he's not United fans by where we live. There's none. Right, so Ross,
It's basically,
I've only got
there
one
are no
spare
Everton
bedroom.
fans in London.
No, it's different now.
There's none in Liverpool. There's no United fans in Liverpool. None. Zero.
I don't know a single
Zilch.
United person that's not on social media.
Listen,
And even if you are, they're very quiet.
Look, ultimately, Manchester United, as a football club, fan base, players, and everything associated with them can fall into the sea as far as I'm concerned. I would be happy for Everton to be the second best team in this country, because honestly, who gives a shit about all these other teams who are finishing third, fourth, Tottenham, Chelsea, Manchester
Tottenham,
whatever.
in the relegation
I want
finishing
Everton to
second
be the
in the
second biggest
Championship.
club in this country and still win absolutely nothing as a result of it. Why? Because we live with them every single day. And I'm sorry that down south you've got a few more mates who support Man United and you might see them on a more regular basis. But it's not the reality. And I apologise for your WhatsApp groups with your mank mates in it, and I know they would be unbearable, but think about the city where the football club is from, and think about how happy a place it is to be a Red every single day of our lives.
Would you rather be there for your kid's graduation or be in the stadium for a Champions League final win?
Oh, give me a break.
Kids' graduation or Champions League final win. As long as they're alive.
Are you joking? They only get one dad. I'm a Liverpool fan. We
You can have two graduations.
Are you talking about a child that's born now or the child that's don't exist?
Yeah, I don't have kids.
sorry.
Are you talking about children? How old's your oldest child?
Have you been to a graduation ceremony before?
Yes.
It is the most boring
3
thing
hours
you
of
can
nothing.
go to in your entire life.
selfish.
I honestly do not care. I wouldn't go to my own. I wouldn't go to someone else's.
Have a graduation party.
To a
bring
Champions
them to a
League final.
Champions League
Oh my
final with
God!
me.
I'd be asking. I would be telling them to miss their own
tell
graduation.
her. Just
So
tell us
that's
to
the
take-
Go to the
question.
Champions League.
How many tickets do I get to the Champions League final?
4.
Yeah,
I'll just take the family. I'll be
yeah.
fine. Guys, Domino's is here.
Yes.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question: where do you think Liverpool are going to finish this season?
I'm chatting fourth, mate, with a Champions League victory. Little trophy at the end.
I think Liverpool are going to finish the season with a massive open top bus parade through the
Yeah, man.
city.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.